In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best beginner keybinds when switching to keyboard and mouse. First off, before we get into the video, I just want to start off by saying, if you do not have a mouse with side buttons, make sure you go buy one. You can find a mouse with side buttons that are very affordable and cheap, but I do have crucial binds that are on my mouse. Also, I just want to let you guys know, when you first switch to any binds, it doesn't matter if it's my video or someone else's. When you guys first switch, do not expect that it's going to make you into a god in one day. It still takes time to get used to the muscle memory, just to get good overall with those new keybinds. So if you guys switch to my keybinds and settings that I'm about to show you, you'll be cracked in no time. Alright guys, so starting off with window mode, make sure you play on full screen. For the sake of this video, I just have it on windowed full screen, but make sure when you're playing, it is on full screen. Resolution, always make sure it's 1920 by 1080. Frame rate, this all depends on your monitor. For me, 144. My brightness is 100% because that's what works best for me, but for you guys, you can put it to whatever you want, to whatever looks best. Colorblind mode, I took it off. Usually I was running try to note, but then I just took it off recently and I kind of really like how it looks better. I can see more things, I can see more people from far, etc. 3D resolution, make sure it's 100%. View distance, epic, make sure it's on epic because this is actually proven that you can see people way further and things way farther than you would if it was on near. Textures, medium. Meshes I do have on high, even though it does reduce a little bit of performance, but it's easier for me to see things. And for rendering mode, I have performance beta. That's how my builds look, how they are. Matchmaking region, NA East, because that's where I'm from. I have auto open doors on so I can run through doors and I don't have to keep clicking it because it does get very annoying. Hold to swap pickup, make sure you guys put this on. This is such a hidden gem. So this means when you have a gun and there's a gun on the floor and you want to switch it, instead of having to drag it out of your inventory, you can literally just hold the button you pick it up with and it'll literally just switch it out and drop the gun that you're replacing with it. Also, I love auto sort consumables to the right because it makes it so much easier when I'm sorting out my inventory. It automatically puts my minis, my bandages, my med kits, my big pots all to the right of my inventory. Turbo building, make sure you have that on. And confirm edit on release, make sure you have that on. This is so big, especially when you're first starting out. It's just amazing that you can just edit and literally just let go of your edit bind and then it'll literally just place. So instead of having double edit binds, you can literally just make your edit and just let go and it'll automatically confirm it for you. And then yeah, that's pretty much for this page. All this doesn't really matter. This is just all preference. This as well is not that important, but you can just copy. I'll scroll through it really quick, pause if you want. Alright, maybe the most requested thing or most looked for thing in a settings video, my sense. My x-axis is still 7.4, my y-axis is 7.1. I do feel really comfortable on the sense, and I'm not going to change it anytime soon. My targeting sensitivity is 24.9. My scope sensitivity is 30.7. I feel like this is very easy for me to shoot and track down enemies. Guys, if you're using double movement, make sure you have lock input method as mouse, because if you do not, it'll literally just keep switching back and forth between controller and mouse. And then these don't really matter either. Alright guys, for my keybinds, move forward, move left, move backwards, and move right. They're not here. The reason you do not see it is because I do use a double movement software. I use Wu-Ting. My jump is spacebar, pretty standard. Sprint, I have it as my middle mouse button right now because it is easy for me to click it. My crouch is left control. My fire, target, reload, all pretty standard, what everyone basically uses. So never change that in my opinion. My use is E. Then for my harvesting tool through weapon slot 5, I literally have an order 1 through 6. Alright, for my wall, it's my top side mouse button. This is why earlier in the video I said if you do not have a mouse with side buttons, it could be very difficult for you to play. So make sure you go out there. You could find ones for cheap. I have an expensive mouse, but you could find ones for cheap that will do the same job. My floor, I use X. For the stairs, I use the bottom of my side mouse button. My roof is left shift because my pinky automatically sits on there already, so it's just easy for me to click. Trap is Y. My building edit is F because it's really easy for me to take my pointer finger off D and just click F to select my builds. But make sure you guys have mouse wheel down right here. This is how you do auto reset. Then for reset building edit, you want to have mouse wheel down as well. So these two will give you auto reset for your building. And then I'm not sure if you guys want to see my audio, but I'm just going to include it anyways. My main is 100. I have no music, sound effects 70, voice chat 55. This all depends on your headset anyway, so this is all going to be your preference, but this is basically my settings and you could just go based off this and change it to your liking. Sound quality high, headphones off, notifications only. Visualize sound effects, I do not use them. Audio output, it will just be your headset. And then for these you could just pause it if you want, nothing crazy. If you guys enjoyed the video and found this very helpful, please drop a like. Consider subscribing to the channel and also follow my Twitter. I'll have it in my description. Through Twitter, you can message me, get in contact with me, ask me questions, keep up with me. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.